Hi, I'm Zak Fick, founder and CEO of Help University. Help University is a web platform that's designed to connect communities to college students to do any odd jobs, tasks, errands, or even volunteer work you may need done. We do this by charging a $5 fee to the job poster. They post it on our site. It goes out to all the local college students in their area. So the student picks up their phone or looks at their laptop and they got a notification that says, hey, here's $40 you can make this afternoon mowing my yard, picking up some stuff from the grocery store for me. We'll pay you $100 this weekend to come babysit our kids, whatever it may be, or a great volunteer opportunity. By charging the fee to the site, we keep it safe. This isn't Craigslist, though the function is similar. So for those of you that are looking for a comparison, Craigslist is sort of similar to what we do. We actually also like to call ourselves, for those of us familiar with it, TaskRabbit for college students. So essentially we're connecting people that need jobs done with people that have the time, energy, and desire to do those jobs. We also do donations through our volunteer model. So if you post a volunteer job, obviously we don't want to charge you. What we do ask is that you donate, whether when you post the job or annually or monthly, whatever works for you, that you donate. That donation goes to our scholarship fund, the Help You Scholarship Fund. And once a year, that scholarship fund, 100% of it is taken to reward the top students on our site. So it continues, to sort of build that competition for our top students that are doing job after job after job to do a great job, to do a lot of jobs, make as much money as they can, spread it amongst their friends, and we'd be more than happy to reward them with a great scholarship on top of all the money they earned on the site. The background for Help University. Okay, so when I graduated high school in 2010, I'm actually 23 years old. I'm just finishing my MBA at the University of Sioux Falls. But when I graduated, I had that summer before college, and I was like, how can I make some money? So I posted flyers around my neighborhood. It said, I'm going to be a poor college student soon. I'm not quite yet, but I'm willing to do whatever you need done for whatever you're willing to pay. And I passed out these flyers. I got about it was 15 jobs. They took 20 hours, and I made $700. But for those of you that want to do the math quickly, that's $35 an hour. So I thought, well, that's cool. Anyway, fast forward to when I was a sophomore in college. That spring break, I was going to be going to China. I wanted to make a little extra money, so I did the same idea, except I passed it along via email to my professors. They passed it on to their friends, etc., etc. And so by doing that, I ended up getting tons of calls, jobs I couldn't fill, so I had some of my friends do it. And in the course of 18 months, 22 of my friends and I made $10,000. Now I want to backtrack. I went to Bethany Lutheran College, which was a school of 500 kids in a community with about 40,000 people. And we just made $10,000 in a year and a half, just a bunch of us kids doing anything during our spare time. We actually did these jobs because we were in sports and we couldn't do work study, we didn't qualify, and two, we couldn't do the jobs in the community because our schedule was too hectic. So we did this in this community, and I had called it college labor force at the time. I was a business major, thought I needed to have my own business, be an entrepreneur. Won a few awards with that, but never liked the name, loved the concept. Fast forward, I graduated in 3.5 years, started my MBA right away, and I'm doing that in 1 year. But I had to switch the name. I knew college labor force was just, it didn't flow right. It felt like a poor name choice. I didn't like it. So I changed it to Help University or Help You, which sort of speaks to both sides of the marketplace. And after doing that, I started building a website to follow it, because my idea was that if I could do this in one community, one small community, what would it look like if this was in every community in the entire nation? What would that look like? If I could do $10,000 in 18 months with this tiny school in a tiny community, what if I built a website that connected all those students, all those communities, gave this availability, where you could post jobs from your pocket. If you're a student, you have money sitting on the table every time you look at your phone. And I thought that would be a great opportunity. That'd be fun to build. And so I started building it. And at first I did it via email by myself, did it on my phone, and I just made the jobs happen, manually connecting them. Now we've started to build an automated system. So if you go to www.helpuniversity.co, you can see the website. You can create a profile. That profile will have ratings, reviews. You can actually see who you're going to hire. You can see who's going to hire you. You can check out what people have said about them. You can see what they're studying. You can see where they go to school. But all this information only gets exchanged when both parties are interested. So you post a job, the job description, not your information, goes out to all the students locally. And the students can say, you know what, I'm interested in a mowing job this weekend. I could do that. So then all of a sudden you have 10 students that are interested in your job. Since they've given you permission to view their information, you can now view their profiles, and you can decide which student you want to hire. And then when you're done, you can either chat with them right up there on the site, or you can communicate with them via cell phone or email. I want to move into the statistics, kind of giving you a little bit of the backstory. So far we're in 10 colleges. I've spoken with 10 colleges. We have 10 on board. What getting a college on board means to me is we don't need them. We can spread through the college students, but I think it's good if the college knows what their students are doing. And so by meeting with one person at each college, the career service director, I can talk with them, explain what we're doing, how it benefits their students both financially and professionally, because they're developing good skills, building great comments and resumes. And they're out there in the community helping, spreading hopefully good things about the college there. And so the colleges have come on board. All I ask of them, it doesn't cost the college anything. All I ask is that they email out all their students the information that we send them for Help University every semester, and then once in the summer. And we'll send them that whole packet. They just forward it on to their students. If we get a good number of signups for students and we have this healthy relationship, we also ask that once a semester after that, they also send out a reminder to their alumni, or they put it on their social media. They put it in a newsletter. We sort of give them the free range of options there. Some of them have even put us on their site. So this is all helpful, and it continues to bring customers coming in from all over the place to Help University. In the last year, since we switched to being Help U, and we've done it on a website platform, students have already made $20,000 on this site. So I'm sitting before you. I was 22 when I started this. I've built a site that I was manually operating with no money. I had put, I think up until just a little bit ago, I'd put in like $500 into this idea, and students made $20,000. And I made about $2,000, so it was about 10%. And so as this grows, I want to continue that trend, and I want to expand this so we have additional features, options, etc., so we can make more money as a business and make sure that this business works, so that we can do things like keep it safer, hire people to build the site and make it just a better experience, and expand to our ultimate goal of being nationwide. My vision, that sort of translates nicely into the vision for this company. My vision is that within 10 years we would have every college in the nation on board. My goal is, I'm shooting for the moon on this. This isn't just some small regional player. This is something that's designed to be as broad as possible, designed to be national. So I want to have every college in the nation on board. I want to have a site that you not only go to post jobs and students go to make money, but we also offer things through what I'd like to call the bookstore. We offer endorsements for other apps or websites or leaders out there that are providing content that can directly benefit students and give them all the tools they need to be the best professional student they can be, ultimately helping them in their careers after graduation. I'm really passionate about helping in any way I can with that. That's why I also want to have ways that businesses can look into the back end, and they could pay us to do searches in our database and look at the top students on the site. So say you're a large regional hospital, and you want to look at all the medical students we have. You could look at our medical students. You can see what people are saying about them in their own community doing jobs not even related to the medical field. You can see what they are as a person, how they are as a worker. Do they show up on time? Do they do a good job? Are they courteous? All these things that you could take into account, and you could view those and then reach out to that student and say, we would like an interview with you. I think that would be really powerful if that tool was available to businesses nowadays, and that's why I want to create it. Another way this could benefit businesses at large is businesses can pay for this as a benefit for their employees. So now by paying, say they pay $10 per employee, that covers 2 jobs for a year, but we would actually give them, their employees could post during the entire year. We could choose whatever the price point is for that, but if the business paid for this as a benefit, you could have all these users, and you as a business, you buy this Help University package, and all of a sudden your employees get yard care, babysitting services, cleaning services, people to run errands for them, delivery services, volunteers, anything they need, and you've provided them that tool and in a more cost-effective manner. So I think that's something that would be really powerful to a company as well. So those are a few of our revenue streams. I actually have 7 different ones of those. So if you want to take a look at the business plan, either look here on the site or reach out to me, and I can get you information on that. But otherwise, we make money by the fee for posting a job, for people accessing our database, for email lists. We also make money through products we endorse on the site, etc., etc. Outside of that, that's pretty much Help University in a nutshell. That should get you 90% of the way there. Hopefully you can ask questions that you have, and I can answer those in a timely fashion. I'll have my contact info posted, so look for that if you have any questions. Otherwise, just want to leave you, this is Help University. We're a platform that connects communities to their college students for any odd jobs that you may need, any one-time tasks, errands, volunteer work, etc. And at the end of the day, how can we help you? Thanks.